And alright guys, Chris Og Media here on General Happenings. Guys, talking about the PVC, don't forget that the presidential election is February 25, 2023 this year. Now, there's been some grievances, there's been some confusions with regard to the collection of PVCs, whether it's ready or it's not ready. INEC has said the PVCs are ready, but people are not collecting it. But some people are saying that the PVCs are not ready with the INEC. As you can see in the video playing in the background, I'm going to release the full clip to you in just a moment. If you haven't collected your PVC, guys, this is the time for you to do so. There's no point you supporting a presidential candidate if you haven't received your PVC. INEC says the PVC is ready. Let's listen to this clip.
Highest voting population, and with less than 8 weeks to the general election, INEC officials are concerned about the slow rate of the collection of permanent voters' cards by their owners.
To be honest, the turnout is really low, but I think the Nigerians I think when we start to count days, people will turn out, because I thought the way we had the continuous registration, the way people were turning out during the continuous voters registration, the few days left, the number and the turnout was really crazy, and I thought we would have been done distribution now. But the Nigerians I think maybe a few days to closing up. That will be on the 22nd of January, inshallah. People will start turning out.
Visiting some of the PVC collection points in the state, Arise News noticed that Kaduna North has the highest number of residents coming for the collection of their PVCs. Officials say some of the challenges they are faced with are cases of multiple registrations by voters. However, they are able to give out 700 to 800 PVCs daily.
We only have some challenges in the issue of multiple registrations, and most of the voters, they will not mention it until when you go in the inquiring or searching that you find out they have done the registration before and they repeat it, which will not get your card. So it will only search, we find out. Even today we have some, he come and complaining that he has been coming to the office to get his card. It was when we go through his information, we search, we found out he already did this registration, not even in Kaduna, in Benue.
Khadija and Mohammed are among those that have picked up their permanent voters' cards. They are eager to cast their votes during the general election.
As a teenager, I should say, as a youth also, as a woman, I like there are plenty things we are lacking as youths, which without us coming out to vote the real leaders, we can't get those things. That's why I said let me come out too and get my PVC so that I can vote somebody that has the capacity that will help the youth in plenty ways, because the youth are really left far behind.
I have collected mine, and the process is simple to me because I didn't even spend 3 minutes. I collected my own. You can see it. This is my right, and I have to collect it before the time of the expiration date, 22nd of this January.
Officials also raised concerns about thousands of uncollected PVCs from 2011 to 2019, yet to be claimed. They are encouraging residents to pick up their permanent voters' cards before the January 22nd deadline. For now, INEC officials are distributing PVCs across the 23 local government area of Kaduna State. Next is the ward level. There will be visible presence of INEC officials across the 255 wards to distribute PVCs to Kaduna residents. Officials of the commission say the turnout for the collection of the permanent voters' card hasn't been impressive.
Right, guys, that was the Imo State and some part of Kaduna State complaining that they have not received their PVCs on INEC. Just like I said the PVC have been ready, but people are not turning out to collect. I can say categorically that most of the people that are joining the 1 million march rally to support this presidential candidate, most of them do not have their PVCs. Don't forget that if you do not have this PVC, there's no way you can vote. And INEC itself need to make sure that if the PVCs are not ready, it is high time the PVCs are ready for people to collect. If by now some people have not yet received their PVC, an election is about 50 days away from today, It is so, let me say it is sacrilegious. I'll put it in that way. Without your permanent voter's card, you can't vote. You cannot make your vote count on that election day. Guy, you need to run to the INEC office near you. Make sure you grab your PVCs and vote. And make sure, most importantly, that you mount your polling unit on the day. So that no malpractices, is allowed. This is really important, guys. Thank you very much for listening to this clip. I'm going to release another one to you in just a moment. But before I go, try as much as possible to like, try as much as possible to comment, try as much as possible to share this content. Let one or two persons see it. Maybe this will help them to run to the INEC office near them to grab their own PVCs. And almost all, we're going to be coming to you on general happenings across the globe. Try as much as possible to hit the subscribe button and as well as the notification bell icon on the side. You will be notified each time we drop a new clip. And until next time when I'll be seeing you guys, this is Chris Og Media. Don't miss the dial.
Of Imo State. These are people who have come from far and near to collect their permanent voters' cards, hanging around the INEC office in different locations. Some of them are waiting by the front of the windows of the INEC office, while others at the back, and only very few are seen hanging around INEC office. Although some of them have collected their PVCs, they, however, expressed dissatisfaction with the low turnout of people.
I'm happy that I've collected my results. I'm not happy because of the turnout. I can see they have a lot of cards there. A lot of cards. Even when they brought out the pack for my wards, it's too much. So a lot of people have not gotten there. So I think we need more sensitization.
My advice to them is that let them, have more hands to enable them issue out, the PVC to people, because if you can look around, some of them are frustrated. Some of them don't even have hope, whether they will collect their own today or not.
I'm happy I finally collected my PVC. They are doing their best.
Some others who were yet to collect their PVCs accused INEC of negligence, saying the electoral body is being partial in attending to people.
To collect my PVC, the permanent voter's card. But they have been announcing that we don't want to collect our voter's card. We don't want to do our voter's card. But each time we come here to do it, they be delaying us. They say they are working according to instruction. We don't know the instruction. Okay, now we want to collect our card. To call our name, that people that came since morning, we fill form. They don't want to call according to the form. But people that call, they call on phone. They come from window. They give them money, they collect and find their own and give to them.
Most of the complaints are bordered on those who did double registration. When they come, present the temporary cards we gave them, find their cards, you can't see them because actually they did double registration. And by that, they can't vote because we don't have their PVCs.